son were attacked inside their Edgewater apartment. The little boy did not survive.
CBS 2's Sharday Gray is live at the scene where she spoke to neighbors who know the family. Sharday.
Joe and Erica, one neighbor says this is going to be tough to break the news to her daughter that 11-year-old Jayden Perkins died today. She says they used to play all.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to your boy, the Sean Davey Way Show. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. Today, I'll bring you a video on the city Chicago. Recently, there was an 11-year-old boy who passed away due to his injuries for protecting his pregnant mother against DV. A man that she's dated for 15 years was recently released from jail, and the unthinkable happened when he made it to her home. Quote from the Chicago police: "He entered the home of the family and took the life of an innocent 11-year-old boy. The boy's mother was stabbed multiple times and she had an order of protection against the offender," said Chicago Police Sergeant Larry Snelling. Her 5-year-old son was also present and witnessed the attack. 11-year-old boy unalived in a domestic attack that critically wounded his pregnant mother, died trying to protect her, and his younger brother witnessed the entire event unfold, police revealed in a press conference Friday. The disturbing details of the disturbing attack came as a man, Crosetti Brand, was charged with murder and several other charges in connection to the crime. Brand had been released from prison 1 day before the attack, police said. Quote, "He entered the home of the family and took the life of an 11-year-old boy. The boy's mother was attacked with a knife multiple times and she had an order of protection against the offender," said Chicago Police Sergeant Larry Snelling. Her 5-year-old son was also present and witnessed the attack. Snelling said Brand, who has a history of domestics, had 3 order of protections against him and was recently released from prison for violating an order of protection while on parole from a 16-year sentence for home invasion and aggravated assault. He was in a relationship with a woman roughly 15 years ago, police said. According to authorities, the 33-year-old mother was about to take her children to school when Brand allegedly forced his way into the home and harmed her and her 11-year-old son, Jayden Perkins, who stepped in to protect his mother. Video evidence captured Brand running from the scene with a knife, police said, though Brand's attorneys noted there is no video evidence of the crime itself. Side note, so I'm very confused with the system that they have in Chicago, because if he was already in jail for violating protective orders and he had 3 protective orders on him, and the last time he got arrested was because he violated an order, and then he goes in front of the parole board and the parole board frees him to literally do the same thing all over again. But this time, he took an 11-year-old's life. Why does this man continuously show you that he should be locked up and the key thrown away or even the D penalty? Because look at what he's doing. Look at what he's done. You tell these women that are in these DV situations to get an order of protection against the person, blah, 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 and make it seem as if you're going to protect them when you do not. So the police sergeant, Larry, you're trash to me for trying to make it seem as if all this is just so awful and all of this. You could have prevented it. And not just you, the entire police department there in Chicago. All of you could have done something so that this didn't happen. And I'm not just saying because she had an order of protection. I'm saying because he has a history of violating the order of protection. The last time he got out of jail, he got arrested because he violated an order. So now he's in front of the parole board again, and you let him out for what? What do you keep letting him out for? I understand jails get overcrowded, but that's when you let the white collar criminals out, ones that just stole something or something like that. I would rather a repeat offender for stealing something than a repeat offender out here taking lives, hurting and harming women, because he is a coward. To do what he did to an 11-year-old boy because he was trying to protect his pregnant mother from a man is disturbing. And it's not just disturbing because the man did it. It's disturbing because the police allowed it. The system allowed this man. This is why women feel that they have no protection when it comes to these men out here hurting and harming them. She did everything she was supposed to do. Stayed away from him, order of protection, all of that. He literally broke into her home. Broke into her home. What else is she supposed to do? What's next? I'm sorry, I'm just furious by this story, but I digress. Let's keep going. This was not just a vicious and vile attack on an 11-year-old boy and his mother. It was an assault on the very fabric of our community, targeting the most vulnerable among us. Cook County State's Attorney Kim Fox said, an innocent child's life was taken as he tried to protect his mother far too soon, and a mother was attacked in what should have been the safest place for her, which is her home. Officials criticized the decision to parole Brand. Quote, my feeling is that he should not have been paroled, Snelling said. Violated parole, he violated an order of protection, and it involved the same type of crime that he was paroled for. So this is someone who should not have been on the streets. Fox called the case rare, but also horrific. Side note, I cannot agree more. Literally, the reason he just got out of prison and the next day did what he did to this 11-year-old boy and his mother was because he violated an order of protection. He has 3, meaning from 3 different women, not 3 as in 3 from the same person. No, an order protects you and your family. So she wouldn't have had to put an order of protection on like her sons and stuff like that. No, she could have just put them all underneath the same order. So with him having 3, that means that he has definitely done this to 3 people that's documented because they got order protections and called the police on him and had him arrested for what he did to them. So for the parole board to be looking at this felon saying, okay, you want to get out, it's time for us to decide if that's going to happen or not. And looking at the last paperwork stating when he was paroled out the last time, he went and violated an order of protection. So they're sitting in front of him like, okay, you won't do that again. You're free to go. The very next day, he does it all over again. So the parole board knew better. They just don't care. That is all. But now they want to make it seem as if they care because this boy's life was taken. If you would have cared prior, he would still be here. I love you all. I will keep you updated on this story and more. Until the next video. Bye.